Hello, my friends. This is Agnes. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I've brought you a wonderful treat that you can make in just a few minutes. Soft, crumbly lemon cookies with raspberry jelly. They're simple, quick, yet truly special. Refreshingly fruity and irresistibly tender. And I'm sure everyone will love them at first bite. Come along. Let me show you the recipe. And if it helps, turn on the subtitles, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Ingredients for the dough: 145 grams sugar, zest and juice of 1 lemon, 120 grams melted butter, 2 whole eggs, 240 grams flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, a pinch of salt, 1/2 teaspoon turmeric. Grate the lemon zest into the sugar and mix well. It helps if you let it rest for 20 to 30 minutes. Add the eggs and mix until smooth, then add the lemon juice. I've been thinking about making my recipes available as downloadable and printable PDFs. Would you like that? Let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Add the vanilla extract, salt, and turmeric. Finally, stir in the melted butter. Make sure the butter is not warm. Mix the baking powder into the flour. I always mix the flour with the baking powder. This way the dough will rise evenly in the oven. Sift it into the egg mixture. Always sift the flour. This way you can incorporate extra air, which makes the dough much lighter, and it also helps to filter out any possible impurities. Mix the dough until smooth. You can safely mix the dry ingredients into this dough with a mixer. Unlike sponge cakes, there's no whipped egg mixture here that needs to be handled gently. Cover with cling film and refrigerate for 30 minutes. It's important for the butter to solidify in the dough. That way you'll be able to shape it easily. Shape small balls from the chilled dough. I have a very small ice cream scoop, and I used it to portion the dough so that my cookies would all be the same size. Roll them in powdered sugar and place on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. If you like, you can mix cocoa powder or cinnamon, or even both, into the powdered sugar. They go really well with the lemon flavor, giving your cookies an extra special and contrasting taste. Use the back of a spoon to press small indentations in the dough. This is where the raspberry jelly will go. At first, I dipped the spoon in water and wiped it after each press, but I eventually realized it's not necessary at all. You can simply press it into the dough and it won't stick. Bake the cookies at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 to 12 minutes. Do not overbake or they won't stay tender. While still hot, press the centers again to deepen the indentations for the jelly. For the raspberry jelly, mix the pectin with the sugar. If you're using a fine powdered ingredient like pectin, agar-agar, or cornstarch, always mix it with a larger grain substance such as granulated sugar. This way, it will never form lumps when you add it to a warm liquid that you want to thicken or stabilize, because the larger crystals keep the tiny powder particles separated. Boil for another 1 minute. Fill the indentations in the cookies with the jelly. For these types of fruit fillings, I always use citrus pectin, NH pectin, because it gives a bit of stability to the fruit puree while keeping it soft and creamy. In pastry, there's also apple pectin, which provides a different texture. I'll talk about it in an upcoming video. It's very useful to know about these different thickening and stabilizing agents. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed the recipe and give it a try. Let me know in the comments if you make it. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get more useful tips and easy yet special recipes. Enjoy!